Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the series where I talk about all the games I played in the previous month. Month for this video is February of 2025, so as always, let us get right into it. Around the start of the month, I think a few weeks ago maybe, I re-downloaded for the first time in like 5 years, Fortnite. I just watched something I knew played, and I had the itch. At first it was great to go back, it was really addicting, I was playing hours a day. It was surprisingly good to be back to a game I never thought I would touch again. Then you find out there's AI bots, and that drags down the fun fast. I know you can do ranked mode, which I'm pretty sure doesn't have it, but even that, then that's beyond my skill level. And at a certain time of the day, you just cannot find it, or if you can, you have to wait a long time. But overall, it's fun to be back. I wish games would stop doing this crappy AI bot bullshit because it's what killed the interest in Marvel Rivals for me. And the second I realized it was in this as well, a huge amount of my fun with it was gone. Winning a game, killing an opponent, that sense of tension, that sense of fun, it really dies down when you think, oh, this might just be an AI bot that's on level 1. It just drags a lot of the fun out, and I hope games stop doing this crap because I don't. Does anybody like this? Just give it a choice. If maybe there is a choice, I don't even know. But yeah, Marvel Rivals does it too, and I hope games stop thinking that this is good. Please fix your games to let me just play against people. That's why I downloaded a PvP game. I know, crazy, right? Lost Records Bloom and Rage came out to PlayStation Plus day one for free, at least episode 1 of it. I think episode 2 is coming to as well, I'm not sure about after that, but it's from Don't Nod, which is it is a different type of part of Don't Nod, but still Don't Nod is famous for Life is Strange, and that is definitely the vibes we're going to get from this. It's a very similar type of game. You make your choices, you have just character interactions where you make your choice what you're going to do, what you're going to say. And big and small ways, characters remember what you said, characters remember what you did. And for me, Life is Strange is one of my most memorable, genuinely beloved games, maybe ever. It's a game even after, it has been 10 years since I've finished that. And I still think about it weirdly often. It's up to like games like Persona 5 and just Danganronpa 1, where even though it's been years since I played it, I find myself just thinking back to it a lot. It's a massively cherished game, I don't even know why. And does this hold up? Compared to anything after Life is Strange 1, it holds up way better. The characters really fun, the choices, like big and small, seem to have. I don't know how big the interact or the consequences will be, I don't know how big they matter. But so far, it's off to a great start. Basically, it's kind of a mix between future stuff and past stuff. Well, present stuff and past stuff, I guess. You're telling a story of the past, and every once in a while, you have the characters narrating over it, and you flash back to the future where they'll comment on a few things, talk about their lives now. I like all the characters. The mystery is I'm genuinely invested in because one of them they agree never to speak about something again or to stay away from each other. I don't know about staying away from each other, but just to never discuss a certain incident and all leave and go on their way. None of them remember quite why. And then one of them gets a package addressed to the band they made named Bloom and Rage. So something only they would know about, and we don't know what's in the box. I thought we'd find out at the end of episode 1. We did not. But I to say I'm invested in whatever that's going to be, I cannot wait to see what's in it. It probably it can't live up, but still, I'm invested in the story and the mystery, and I like the characters. What more could you expect from a game like this? Compared to anything after Life is Strange 1, absolutely the most interesting one in a long time. In terms of stuff I've been doing here, I'm still playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, so we won't talk about that again. But after finishing Santa Claus Saves the Earth and doing a little thing about it here, a little review, because why not? Because it's one of those games that I agree, it is pretty much objectively garbage, but I have a soft spot for. I have a begrudging love for. I moved on to Contra on the NES because why would I ever want to have a relaxing, nice, chill game to go through? I got Lost Records Bloom and Rage. That's my chill game for the time, and so maybe I wanted to punish myself for enjoying things, for having a nice, easy time. Contra is one of the most notoriously difficult NES games maybe ever, especially like on a mainstream level. I'm sure there's like obscure ones that are much more difficult, but on terms of like mainstream people, this is kind of the one where everyone points to for like super hard NES hard. And yeah, I'm not typically a fan of side-scrolling shooters in general, but I've kind of gotten a bit more of an appreciation for that stuff lately. And I have played this a bit in the past, a few times, but Usually it would go the same way. I think I get like maybe the middle of level 2, lose all my lives, be put back to the start, and just go. That's the reason I haven't finished a lot of old games, because like something like Battletoads and Super Nintendo, that's usually why I'd never finished it. Because when I have to go through level 1, 2, and 3 again to have an attempt at the level I'm stuck on, it demotivates me very quickly. You know, when you're a kid and you don't have many games, you either put up with it or you don't play it at all. As things go on, more time goes on, you have way more access to games, you have way more options. Why am I sitting here playing this game for the 50th time trying to get through the, because if I'm bored of the first 3 levels, when I can go play something else? But I'm playing it legitimately. I'm not using any of the save state crap. I'm not even using the Konami code. Because I thought it gave you 5 lives. No, it's 30. No, I don't know how long Contra is. It took me 2 goes to get to the end of level 3. I got like halfway through level 4. Like, level 1 is fine. Level 3 is fine. Level 2, the vertical ones, they kick my ass. The noises that come out of me when I'm playing this game are insane. It's like a noise I've never made before. It is tough. It is frustrating. It is really surprisingly fun for me. For a game I never got into at all. Looking forward to going back. Because like I said, difficult, frustrating, but it is, I can easily see how it holds up and why it's such a beloved classic, because it is a ton of fun. I've only had 2 goes of it so far, I haven't finished it yet on stream, but The Suffering Ties That Bind is an old PS2 horror kind of game, and it's hard. It's a tough one to judge. On one hand, I can have a ton of fun, it can be really addicting, really satisfying combat. But on the other hand, it's a clunky, awkward, awfully controlling mess. It's kind of like a mix between a Grand Theft Auto 3 auto aim style and newer modern games where you just kind of aim properly. So it's like, there's an enemy over there, you just try to aim to go boom. When you kind of move in between them, sometimes there's a snap and it's weird. But it's surprisingly addicting. The enemy designs are top notch. That's one thing in this game I have no notes on. I am gone back to it now in a little because I've been playing Lost Records after that, and then the next thing I'm going to talk about after this came out after, so we'll see. But last time I was playing it, the game got really blurry, and I couldn't fix it. The camera's awful already, and it's genuinely headache inducing. I woke up today after playing this feeling a little bit dizzy, and after playing for a while, you're just kind of, you feel like you're looping a bit. Add a blur to that doesn't help. So if it's too hard to look at, I mightn't be able to finish it. But from what I can tell, I'm at the halfway point. I'll probably go back to it next time I do it. Who knows? Maybe somebody else will come up to keep me away from it. Because even though I'm not enjoying it a ton, it's like ups and downs. I do want to finish it. And speaking of things that came out to distract me, just the other day, like 2 days ago, Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. Now, if you ever see me talk about this, you know I was unbelievably excited for this. I think, like I was saying, I was having like a bad day the day I found out about it, and that just turned me around completely. It's 13 Yu-Gi-Oh games. They advertise as 14, but it's 13. They have like every other game you can play multiple versions. Versions, they're like English version, Japanese version, French version, whatever. For one random game, they have it split into 2 just for a Japanese version. But this is called a 14. Not even much of a complaint. It's just bizarre. I don't get it. But it's all like Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance classics. From the very original to Dark Duel stories, which I love, up to like Game Boy Advance games were Chef of Destruction. I was streaming for like 7 hours because I just got so sucked into it. Had a great time playing every one of them for a little while. The only ones I'd say I don't enjoy so far are, one is like, I think it was the Sacred Cards. Oh no. But it was one of them because it was weird. Like, you go into the menu and you couldn't fix your deck properly. I found you had to press like L and R to take a card out and put it back in. Most games you just press on it, return to trunk. Press on it, add to deck. Every game before does it. Every game since does it. They were trying to do something with this, and not even, it did not work out. But it's just, it looks weird. It's just, you don't even get a field, you get a black background. It feels like a fan game. The other one I came close to not enjoying was the Destiny Traveler one. It's like a board game thing, but even that, I just didn't understand it. It was just fine. I didn't understand much what was going on, so maybe as I go on, but everything else, playing the original, it's a clunky, primitive mess, but it's weirdly addicting. And it's such a charming thing to go back to. Can't wait to go to, like, even just games like I've played, like Chef of Destruction or Dungeon Dice Monsters are great to go back to and have them just here. I hope it comes to PS5 sometime because I'll buy it again. But to say I'm happy with it, oh, it doesn't even come close. I put so many hours into it already. I'm playing through the first one at the moment. It's actually on the background right now because I'm just waiting to get back to it. But I love it, and I'll happily buy it again full price. I don't even care. They have me. But yeah, that's it. Pretty small games in terms of quantity, but I'd say the quality for the most part probably higher than most, at least on average. But I'm gonna go get to because I have other stuff to do. So as always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you've gone back to, what new stuff you played, what you've gone back to, and see you for the next one. See you then.